Hello, everyone. Welcome to this book series for the Clean Code book. This is the first video in this series, and in this series, I will basically be walking through chapter by chapter the Clean Code book, which is written by Uncle Bob or Robert C. Martin. We will walk through the key insights and how to apply them in your real professional software development career. So, just an introduction about myself. My name is Hiten Vasnani. I'm a senior software engineer at Amazon. Here are some of my stats. I've done over 3,500 code reviews, over 5,000 commits, and if you count lines added and lines removed, it's more than 1 million lines of code that I've dealt with. And this Clean Code book has been very influential to my skills and my career development. It's one of the books I picked up before I joined Amazon, and I feel like whatever has been written in this book and the knowledge that I've got from this book has been very, very helpful in getting me where I am. So with that, let's get started with the book contents. So this video will just be about everything that was before chapter 1, and here are some of the things he mentions before he actually starts the book. Is first, in order to call yourself a software professional, you have to write clean code. There is no excuse for doing anything less than your best, right? So you have to give your best. You have to write clean code. There is no excuse. If you're a professional, there's no excuse for giving less than the best that you can give. And as we all know, the bulk of the work lies not in manufacturing, but in maintenance, or avoiding having to maintain a software in a very cumbersome manner. So in software development, if you have some experience, you know that more than 80% of what we do is called maintaining the software, or dealing with feature requests, bug fixes, and so on. And so the principles and practices in this book help you reduce that burden of maintaining the software and make it easy to maintain over time. And he challenges you. If you take up the challenge in this book of reading and applying it, you'll come to understand and appreciate. This is one of the 5S disciplines of the Japanese, called Shutsuke. It refers to self-discipline, and this means that having the discipline to follow the practice and to frequently reflect on one's work and be willing to change. So it's basically discipline to keep pushing yourself towards continuous improvement. And if you haven't already read and applied this book, then embracing the learnings from this book and then actually applying it in your real work to continuously improve yourself, your team, and the people around you is one of the things that Uncle Bob challenges us to do with this book. And so there's this very beautiful image on the start of the book which says the only valid measurement of code quality is what WTFs per minute, right? So if, let's say, you have a code review, if it's good code, maybe there'll be a couple here and there, but mostly you'll understand what's going on. If it's bad code, you'll have all these comments like, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't understand the thing that's going on in here. So this is kind of a good pictorial representation of what we want to get to, right? So we want to get to something that's good and easy for other people to understand. Now, what this also alludes to is that code quality is in general very subjective, right? You can't just put it through a tool and say this is good code or bad code, right? It's a lot to do with how maintaining, right? So how other people can look at your code, understand your code, and change your code, which is basically kind of what they're trying to do in a code review, understand what you've written. So it's very subjective, right? There's no actual objective valid measurement, but the closest we can get is give your code to someone else. If they get it, they get it. If they don't, then it's bad, right? So that's the point that is kind of communicated in this diagram. And so then he opens the book with introduction. He says, if you want to end up in the right door, even when the going gets tough, or sorry, right door, I mean the correct door. So if you want to end up in this door, which is at the left, then the art of doing that is craftsmanship, right? So molding and arranging and organizing and structuring your code so that it's easy for others to understand. This art is called craftsmanship. And it's a combination of knowledge and putting the knowledge to work, right? So you won't get craftsmanship by just reading the book. You have to read the book, get the knowledge, and then go apply it to your work. Go apply what you've learned. This is not knowledge just to feel good. It's not just, oh yeah, of course this makes sense, but what it comes back to the discipline thing that we talked about earlier. Basically, the way you'll really benefit from this book is go apply what you've learned, and continuously improve. So with that, I will conclude this video. I'll see you in the next one, where we will walk through chapter 1 of this book. And thank you, and I'm very excited to talk about this book and to share all my insights about this book. So yeah, if you like this video and you're excited about this series too, then please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.